There were 8,069 data breaches between January 2005 and November 2017 according to the Identity Theft Resource Center, and in recent years the number of data breaches and compromised records has skyrocketed and counting. Although there have been too many data breaches to count in recent years, whether large-scale or small, there are a few that stand out from the rest as some of the worst data breaches in history in terms of resulting costs and the number of records compromised. Below is a list of 10 of the worst breaches in history. Number 1. Yahoo. 3 billion is a large number. The 3 billion Yahoo accounts compromised by a 2013 hack make this easily the biggest data breach in the Internet era. All Yahoo users were affected by the breach, although Yahoo did not determine that this was the case until 2017. Though the US government indicted Russian hackers for a later breach that took place in 2014, it is not certain how the 2013 hack occurred. Number 2. Adult Friend Finder. A massive breach occurred at Adult Friend Finder, which the company describes as the world's largest sex and swinger community, resulting in stolen usernames, email addresses, and passwords of 412 million users. Number 3. StuxNet. StuxNet was a highly sophisticated cyber weapon used to slow down Iran's nuclear program by destroying their centrifuges. Utilized by US and Israeli forces, the computer worm went undetected for years and was part of a contingency plan called Nitrozeus, a much larger plan that targeted Iran's air defenses, communication systems, and power grid. Number 4. MySpace. The old social media site MySpace had a security breach in 2016 with hackers stealing the personal information of 360 million accounts. While most of those users don't use the website anymore, they're still potentially at risk if they use the same password. Usernames, passwords, and emails were all stolen from the website. Number 5. LinkedIn. After a hacker stole 165 million LinkedIn IDs and passwords, he claimed to be putting them up for sale. While LinkedIn claimed to have reset all passwords affected, one user with his password stolen still showed it as active. LinkedIn recommended all users reset their passwords and use two-step verification. Number 6. Visa Incorporate. Hacking groups from the Ukraine and Russia stole 160 million credit cards from Visa and JCPenney, resulting in the losses of $300 million. Number 7. Adobe. When Adobe's network was breached, they stated only 3 million users were affected. However, that number grew to 38 million. Then, an outside party claimed the hack was far more substantial, ranging upwards of 150 million Adobe users. The information that was stolen included Adobe IDs and passwords. Adobe tried to squash concerns by claiming the hackers likely got either inactive or invalid information. Number 8. eBay. Between February and March of 2014, eBay requested that 145 million users change their account passwords due to a breach that compromised encrypted passwords along with other personal information. Like many of the other breaches included in this video, hackers gained access to eBay accounts through stolen login credentials. The credentials did not come from customers themselves but instead from eBay employees. In this particular breach, user payment information via PayPal was safe since it was encrypted. Users were only asked to change their passwords as a precautionary measure. Number 9. Equifax. In 2017, credit bureau Equifax was breached, putting the data of over 143 million Americans and many people in other countries at risk. At the very least, several 100,000 identities were stolen. Although Equifax did not announce the breach until September 7, the breach took place several months prior, in May 2017. Hackers were able to breach Equifax by exploiting a vulnerability in open-source software Apache Struts CVE 2017-5638, to be precise, for which a patch was issued in March 2017. Number 10. Sony PlayStation Network. The gamer community looked on in horror when they discovered the Sony PlayStation Network had been breached. Sony revealed that lots of personal information had been stolen from 77 million user accounts, including email addresses, user names, passwords, and security questions. They didn't think credit card information was compromised but said users should be cautious and request a new. Thanks for watching MindGear. For more interesting facts like this, please subscribe to our channel.